Hello and welcome to Star Alignment. So today's pick a card read is to find out what the person you're inquiring about's next action towards you is going to be. So we're going to look into the past actions, the present actions and the future actions. So there's 4 different gems to choose from. You can have the drop, the rectangle, the sphere or the square. Or if you prefer to just choose by using the numbers, go right ahead. I'm going to start off by choosing the drop. Okay, so thank you for everyone who chose the drop. Okay, so thank you to those who chose the drop. I appreciate you tuning into Star Alignment. So for this person's past actions, okay, they had a lot going on for themselves with this 5 of Swords here. They weren't treating you the best because they actually had a lot of healing that they needed to do. Okay, and this may have come out in various forms. They might have been quite selfish in bed. They also might have been, what else was going on here? Very self-centered, okay, because they had a lot of inner conflict. And this might not have been completely revealed to you, okay, with this moon here. This could have been hidden to you, but their actions were displaying that they weren't treating you very well, but it was hidden that the cause of it was because they needed healing, okay? So they weren't treating you right because they were coming from a place of being very unhealed, and they were acting out on their wounds, and they were acting out on the things they were carrying on the inside, okay, things that they needed to forgive. Okay, a lot of forgiveness surrounding actions from other people. Okay, so when they were taking action towards you in the connection, it was coming from a very wounded place, coming from a very, very self-centered place. And it wasn't necessarily intentional, but it's just it was coming across that way because this person needed things to heal, okay? And they might have even met you because you were very healing for them. But it's definitely hidden, okay? So they weren't revealing that to you, to why they were the way they were, because I do believe they had some understanding of maybe why their actions came across the way they did. Okay, they understood they needed to heal. Okay, so for the present actions towards you, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so the Page of Wands I get is actually a little bit of an unstable character. I find he can be, but then again, I always like to think that the Page of Wands can develop toward more being a knight and then toward a king. So there's hope for this person if they want to embark on their healing. So the action toward your present moment may be stagnant or maybe a little bit back and forth, okay? You might even be a parent, okay, to this person's child, okay? So you may share a child together. So in regards to their action, they may be trying to show you respect, even though they're not, you know, very knowledgeable in terms of knowing how to take action towards you in a more energy of like a king or anything. They're still going to show you some respect because they have a lot of respect for you. They have a lot of, they want to take action in a way that shows you integrity and appreciation, okay? For the divine parent, the divine god or goddess that you are. Okay, so they do want to do that, but at the present moment it may come a little bit off, a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit unstable. Communication may be a little bit stagnant, a little on and off. Okay, but then going toward their future actions towards you, we do have this Zero here, which is the New Beginning card, okay, in this Vampire Tarot deck. So this stabilizes, or sorry, I got my words wrong. This symbolizes a new beginning, okay? And so the actions for the future are very hopeful for you because they actually do want to have a new beginning with you. And this was clarified with the Two of Cups. This is all about emotion and love and connection. I always see this as an infinity symbol here. Okay, so this person wants to get the strength to be able to definitely have a new beginning with you. And not just a beginning of any connection, a beginning of a long-lasting, loving connection. Okay, a connection where they can make up for what's happened in the past with their past actions here. 5 of Swords, so once they can heal kind of what's going on in their mind, okay? Because their energy is the thinking woman, okay? So they're using their feminine aspect of the energy to, their feminine energy to be able to think about, you know, the past, to be able to heal the past, thinking more so toward how they can better themselves in the future and that toward their actions, with their actions towards you, okay? So they're thinking heavily about this, which is their energy at the moment. You've also got that clarified by the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay, so that this person's definitely using or harnessing more of their feminine energy, and this is in order to heal, in order to be able to complete the cycle of wounds they may presently have. So I just thought I felt inclined also to add that with their present action towards you, I feel like it might be a little bit reckless, because they're still heavily a little bit on the self-centered side of things, okay? They may be more thinking about their own pleasure, heavily much their own needs, okay? Even if the two of you do share a child together, they're still very much someone who's unfortunately thinks a lot about, puts themselves first, and that's good to put yourself first in a healthy way, but also like this person just maybe oversteps that just a tad. So that's just something to be aware of. They just have to heal that, but definitely for the future it's looking good here. And that's what I got from this card, that this person could definitely grow and develop and heal, okay? And if you know this person, the two of you don't share a child, I believe that the two of you definitely have quite a in-depth, long history together, okay? And so in that person respects you a lot, because they know that the two of you have had so many moments, so many times together, okay? So what the angels would like to say about this connection is that it can be successful, okay? And I clarified that to you with this future card being the Two of Cups and the New Beginning. Lastly, I'd like to finish with some messages for you. This is the healing card, okay? And it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light and feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay, and this is exactly what I said in this reading. This person needs healing, okay? And this person may or may not be aware of that. Okay, so once this person can, really embark on their journey of healing, there's definitely a successful future here with their actions towards you. Okay, and lastly, your message here is twin flames, and it says, your passion ignites. Okay, so that's to confirm this is maybe a twin flame connection. Okay, and that could also be why there's healing. It could be healing on both parts here. So thank you for those who chose the drop. I appreciate your time and your energy. Okay, now for those who chose the rectangle here, thank you so much for choosing star alignment. So for your person's actions, like what they're going to do with regard to their action in this connection, taking action towards you, I wanted to delve into the past actions, the present actions, and the future actions. So for the past actions, I get that they were definitely very lustful towards you, very much desired you, okay, and there could be a sense of almost wanting to devour you. Okay, this is the Vampire Tarot deck, but I very much get the sense that this person felt very drawn to you, okay? So their actions in the past may have reflected those feelings of being very drawn to you. They may have tried to communicate to you a lot. They may have, put in a lot of effort towards you, okay, and very much treated you like their world, okay, because you have this world card here. And this person, they might have even felt like you were their ride or die, okay, and they might have been very much wanting to go on adventures with you, okay, being a little bit wild with you, letting their hair down with you, okay. Yeah, this person might have had a lot of, yous may have even moved together, okay, I'm just getting that yous might have done some traveling together. If not, I feel as though yous connected on such a way that it almost felt like yous were in another world together, in your own little world. Okay, so this person might have definitely taken some action to spend a lot of alone time with you as well, because they saw you as their world. Okay, so for their present actions towards you, we do have the Hermit. Okay, this is a major arcana card. This person's actions towards you at the moment, it's very much all intellectual actions, so like in their thought. Okay, they're very much in their mind and their feelings about you, but they're not actually doing anything. So their actions just like stopped, okay, because this has been clarified with the Seven of Swords. This card symbolizes someone not knowing what to do, okay? This is someone who's unclear action. They just don't know what to do. They're waiting to see, waiting for more information, waiting for clarity, okay? Because this vampire is sitting on top of a building and looking down at the city. Okay, so, and the Hermit card's all about being alone, okay, and we're just having some space and quiet time to reflect, okay? So at the moment, you might not even be in communication with this person, and that's why, because they're unclear action. They don't know what to do. Okay, so with regards to their future actions towards you, you did get the King of Water. So I feel like once they know what to do in coming towards you action-wise, once they've got that confirmation, once they have that idea, or they feel it's the right idea of coming towards you, they will come towards you. That will be their action, and they will definitely do it in a way that is, again, just alone with the two of you, okay? Because I feel like this person is better able to express themselves when they're alone with you, okay? And they will definitely like to offer you something. This is the Ace of Vampires or Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So they definitely would like to offer you something, you know, tangible. So, you know, show you in some way or another, like show you through action that they would like to offer you something, you know, more serious, okay? Something that maybe ties the two of you together in a more of a bond somehow, okay? And they'd like to do this through communication even, I get, okay? Because this is King of Water. This person, once they know how to fully express their emotions, they're reflecting at the moment, trying to find out how they can do this, because they're unclear of how to do this. Okay, they might not have even ever been able to communicate to you how much you mean to them, because we've got here, you know, this person's not communicating anything in this card, and this person, like this being so physical, intimate and everything, that there is no communication because you are communicating with your bodies. Okay, so this might be an entirely new feeling, you know, action for this person. So yeah, and King of Water, this may be a water sign, okay? So what would the angels like to say? So they're just saying not the right time, okay? And I get why they're saying that, because with the present moment, what you're currently experiencing action-wise from this person is probably nothing. But it's because it's just not the right time. This person's, you know, learning how to come towards you, or waiting for the divine timing, universal signs and synchronicities, okay? So it's just not the right time. But this future here, you've definitely got this Ace of Vampires, which, you know, I feel like this person here is wanting to be able to tangibly offer you something, and that maybe even through verbal communication. Okay, this is your message here, and it says soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay, so this person, I feel as though, may even be waiting to like manifest you into their life. Okay, or waiting for you to, you know, start really believing that this person is your soulmate. Like, you may have been unsure, but once you can, you know, clarify your own belief, okay, that this is a soulmate connection, that will further draw this person to you. Okay, so yeah, once this person can really unify themselves, like come into wholeness with themselves, I get as well, this person will be able to tangibly offer you something. So that is their actions, past, present and future towards you. I thank you so much for choosing Star Alignment, and I appreciate your time and your energy. Okay, thank you so much for choosing Star Alignment, those who chose the Sphere. So I wanted to ask the cards, what is this person you're inquiring about's past actions towards you, their present actions towards you, and their future actions. Okay, so straight up, this person that you inquired about, I'm getting heavily strong for a lot of you that this person, they know how to have a good time, that's for sure. With this 7 of Fire here, okay, they know how to have a good time. Okay, but I feel like that got in the way of your connection, okay? So this person, they might have liked to have multiple people on the go. They might be a player type. This person might be someone who just enjoys having a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're trying to have an intimate, committed relationship with someone, that can get in the way. And I believe that's what their past actions towards you, their past actions towards you was to bring justice to you, okay? Because I feel like you might have stayed committed to this person or waiting for this person even when their energy was very much like, I'm thinking about what's going to bring me pleasure right now, and I'm not thinking about consequences or how that might make the other person feel, okay? But in saying that, this is also a general reading, so I would like to relay another message, which maybe that this person just happened to put work, okay, before you, or they were just overindulgent in something that, like, they were just so indulged in their own pleasures or their own distractions, earthly distractions, that they weren't able to give you everything that you deserved, okay, in the connection. And that's why their past actions was justice, okay, because they wanted to bring justice to you in the situation and the connection. They were continually trying to make it up for you because they were very self-aware that what they were doing wasn't exactly to their own moral compass even, okay? But they just were so much into their own distraction, distracting themselves with earthly pleasures in order to be able to avoid growth, okay? So with their present actions towards you, that's why you got the 9 of Swords. This person wants to make it the hell up to you, okay? Because they're heavy in their guilt, heavy in regret here, okay? This, what do they say? Like, yeah, this person knows that what they did, how they treated you wasn't of their own. They just were distracted. They weren't even mindful of it, So this person would actually like to make it up to you. So their actions, they'd like to come toward you in a light-hearted, positive way. Okay, they might try and have a laugh with you by text, sending you something sentimental that jogs the memory of a time, an inside joke the two of you have. This person's actions towards you might be to meet up with you in a place that is, full of light and love, okay? That might be something significant to you guys, from a bowling alley to any place that brings the two of you happiness. I'm getting this person would like to take you there to be able to kind of bring that light-heartedness back between the two of you and kind of remind you of the good times, because I get that, like, even though this person liked to distract themselves with their pleasures, you were ultimately a huge pleasure to them, okay? But it's almost like they just got lazy, okay? They just got lazy, and they knew that, to be in a committed relationship with a goddess or god, that requires work, and it requires a dedicated effort, okay? So now they're very much in their feels, very much in the regret, very much in the remorse, and they're feeling quite heavily burdened by the fact that they have treated you unjustly in the past. Okay, so moving on to the future actions, we have the Queen of Chalices here, Queen of Cups in other words. So what I'm getting is that for their future actions towards you, what they would like to do. I feel like we kind of talked about future actions in the present by because I feel like they kind of correlate and they go together. Okay, so this person might be currently already doing this for you. This person will be presently already trying to make you laugh, trying to make you smile, trying to bring back the happy memories. Okay, even if they're not doing it in the physical, they're thinking about it. They're trying to manifest their thoughts to be attuned and aligned with happiness so that they can manifest you in a happy way and heal this Nine of Swords. Okay, so Queen of Chalices, and here this is the, which one's that? The Ace of Vampires. Yeah. So okay, this person wants to treat you as the god or goddess that you are. Okay, so they want to indulge you. Okay, I get that the same like, you know, this person's kissing this other person in both cards. They definitely want to heavily make it up to you. Okay, they might like to, for some of you, not all of you, some of you, they'd like to take you shopping. Okay, for some of you, they just like to adorn you. For some of you, they'd like to just physically make it up to you. Okay, you might have a very good physical connection, so they'd like to just deeply hug you and give you and send you that healing energy and vibration. Okay, but definitely because this person, you know, has been craving you and wanting you and desiring you, they are going to come to you in a manner that is kind of very much like they just want you so badly that that's all they'll be thinking about. Okay, so that's just something to be aware of, because they so heavily want you. They'll be thinking about, like, even though the actions towards you would like to bring you justice, I feel like in this action towards you in their future, they're just thinking all about, oh, I want you so badly that I just want to take your clothes off, and I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm not thinking about anyone else. And I feel like that's their future actions towards you, is to just go at the two of you. Okay, commit to you completely, because they're just thinking about you now, because they know what it's like to be without you. Okay, so their future action is to extend you that want, that desire, in such a way that they just eliminate those distractions that I talked about earlier. They put those to the side and give you their undivided attention. Okay, which is really cute. Okay, so the message here for you is romance. Yeah, they want to be romantic because Cupid's arrow strikes. So very much this connection is, you know, one of a higher order. This connection is being guided by the stars. This connection is being guided by angels and supported by the universe. With this Sun card even here, it's like the two of you, you know, the universe conspires for the two of you to be together. Okay, yeah, because the heavens are helping here, the angels are helping, because it says helpful people. So Cupid come up like, yeah, you know, they are whispering to this person at the moment, you know, what this person needs to do to make it up for you, how this person can better support you. Okay, this person's being highly guided by, you know, a higher force and order here. Okay, so yeah, very interesting. Yeah, this person just wants to treat you like the glamorous or divine being that you are. Okay, so thank you so much for those who chose this video. I appreciate your time and your energy, and I hope you can choose Star Alignment again for your pick a card read. Thank you. Okay, hi to those who chose the square. So what I'd like to do now is talk about what this person you're inquiring about's actions from the past, the present, and the future towards you. Okay, so in the past, I'm getting that this is definitely either a past relationship that was quite committed, so long-term relationship, or it could have even been a marriage. Okay, so the actions towards you was like commitment. They were very committed to you. Because this was a love connection, this was mutually committed. Okay, So in the past, this person was committed to pleasuring you in more ways than one. Okay, so yeah, in the past, they definitely gave you their time, their energy, their love, their physical love, their mental love. Yeah, this person gave you their forever, I feel. Okay, but with the present, okay, this person's actions towards you, okay, is to heal. The actions towards you at the moment, okay, with this Two of Vampires, it's all about them healing and forgiving you, okay, so they're forgiving something that went down between the two of you. Okay, so action is forgiveness, because they're releasing emotions. But they definitely want to talk to you in a possessive manner. I've talked about this card in one of my past readings. Five of Earth is all about communicating in a possessive manner. Okay, so the actions towards you of present might be that they're, you know, talking to you every day, or possessively communicating with you, and that could even be telepathic communication for some of you that indulge in that. But for others, definitely either text, email, or even phoning you, okay? Because they obviously gave you their forever, so they're still seeing you as forever, okay? So they're saying, you know, don't make me wait forever. So, like, you might even be making them wait until you can forgive them, okay? And this is leaving them quite messy, quite distraught, quite in their feels, quite emotional. So what I've got for their past actions towards you, what I'm getting with the Knave of Earth is that their past actions is to closely kind of, you know, find out what's going on for you. Like, that might be monitoring, like, you know, they might have you on Instagram or some sort of social media, and just kind of looking at your profile, you know, to see if you're involved with someone else or not, because they are saying the less I know, the better. So they almost don't want to look at your media, but they also do. Okay, and if they don't have any media, social medias or anything, I'm getting that they might be trying to ask, you know, people about you that the two of you share connections with. So, you know, they might be asking their friend, their mate, like, oh, what's she been up to, etc. And this is in order for them to gauge when they can come towards you for this Two of Cups. So this is beautiful. Their past actions towards you, Two of Cups, they still see you as forever, with this Two of Cups being their future action. This is such a beautiful card. Okay, so that's their future action. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, within the next few months, they would like to go towards you if you aren't seeing someone, or just kind of gauge, you know, when you've forgiven them, whatever it'll be within the next few months, okay? And that might start out with communication. If some of you aren't in communication, sorry, they might try and kiss you, okay? Because this last little message here, it says, wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. This is going to happen in divine timing, okay? So you don't need to worry, you don't need to be concerned with it, because this person still sees you as their forever.